thinking about these dollar signs. I left them out behind. Used to regret that shit 1,000 times. Now I'm down to ride for mine. And I can care less what you say. Step outside the circle, shit, I share less of this do say. Bitch, fuck you, I do make. I ain't sleep in 2 days. You turn up on a Tuesday, bitch, every day my crew day. You do say, but don't say. You don't snitch, I won't say.
What's up, folks? Top of the morning, top of the soil. Glad to be above it. Yeah, man, it's getting even crazier, man. It's getting even crazier. So, I know you guys know about the 50 victims. I just wanted to touch base on it because it gets even crazier. So let me get you this guy, show you this gentleman, who is man, this dude is something else, man. A Houston-based law firm. So I'll give you guys the exact name of this guy, because this lawyer is a beast. He's a beast, and he's known throughout the country, and he takes on a lot of cases. But I got you here. Let me show you guys this real quick. Boom. Okay. So this is the guy right here who is representing the 50 victims. This is the gentleman right here who's representing the 50 victims. Now, this guy, from what they say, he takes on cases, and what he'll do is, in the beginning, he'll take the case, he won't charge you. This guy is not charging any of those victims. So that's 50 new victims that came to him. None of them are getting charged. He's taking all of his money. He's going to put all of that money into investigation. And then after that, once he wins the case, then he gets his money off the back end. And this guy is a billionaire, from what they're saying. This guy is a billionaire lawyer. So you can imagine how big his reputation is. You can imagine how many cases he's taken on for free, pro bono, and took his money off the back end. Like, I'm not even charging you up front. This is big. It's big. It's big. So let's get to this. Chop this up for you guys. So a Houston-based law firm is representing more than 50 alleged victims who say they faced sexual assault and abuse from Diddy and his associates, and they're predicting the group will keep growing as the case progresses. Attorney Tony Busby made some serious allegations on his firm's IG, saying the group of men and women who came forward have gut-wrenching stories about what went down at Diddy's alleged freak-off parties. He detailed the alleged mind-boggling violations against them as debauchery and depravity exacted by powerful people. Okay, so here's a message from Tony Busby from his Instagram. Wow, it's a long message. This is crazy. Okay, the Busby law firm has been associated by the Avon Law Group to act as lead counsel to pursue claims on behalf of more than 50 individuals who suffered sexual assault and abuse at the hands of Sean Diddy Combs and his cohorts. This group of brave individuals include both men and women. Many were minors when the abuse occurred. Some of these brave individuals reported the incidents to the police, others did not. Each individual's story is gut-wrenching and heartbreaking. The acts complained of occurred at hotels, private homes, and also at the infamous P. Diddy freak-off parties. The violations against this group of individuals are mind-boggling and can only be described as debauchery and depravity exacted by powerful people against minors and the weak. I expect the group seeking redress will grow as this case progresses. I expect many other individuals will be implicated. We expect to have a press conference early next week where some of these stories, can be told as the nation learns more and grapples with the potential scope of this scandal. Our firm has always been at the forefront of the most important cases in the United States. We are proud to represent this group of brave souls and pray for justice on their behalf. If you know of an individual seeking assistance who is abused as described above, please don't hesitate to encourage them to contact our firm. The consultation is confidential. Wow. Now, this is the thing though. They're expecting they're expecting not only more victims from here to come out, right? They're not only expecting more victims from here to come out, but they're saying that they just sent a team of lawyers over to the UK. There's a team of lawyers in the UK right now who are looking for more victims. Why? Because Mr. Combs has admitted in the past, Mr. Combs has said, I love vacationing in the UK. I love living in the UK. The UK life is beautiful. And he stayed over there for several years doing a lot of work. So, you know what they did? They sent a team of lawyers to the UK. There's a team of lawyers right now in the UK looking for more victims that could have been victimized by Sean Combs during his time while he lived and resided in the UK. Can you imagine how insane this is about to be? You know, and granted, this dude is shout out to Let's Talk About It. Shout out to everybody that's here this morning. Good morning to y'all. I hope everybody's well rested. Hope everybody's fed. It's crazy. But do you understand the scope of this? Do you understand how many people are possibly about to go down? This whole thing. Do you understand how many people are gonna go down? Oh man, it's about to get crazy. It's about to get crazy. And then you got the new girl, got the new chick saying that she was impregnated. Man, what? Like, are you, Diddy? Are you serious, Diddy? He impregnated her? Like, come on. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll do this then. We'll do this. How about that? We'll do this one instead. All right. So here we go. Here we go. All right. So Sean Diddy Combs has been accused of impregnating and drugging an unnamed alleged victim in a new lawsuit. And okay, so let's just even take a look at that, right? For a person, it's one thing when you say, "Oh, he raped me," or "He did this, he did that." Oh, top of the morning, top of the morning. Good morning, folks. Let's talk about it. So, so now, right? It's one thing for a victim to say, "Oh yeah, he did this to me. He touched me. He assaulted me. Right? He R-worded me. Right?" Um, then a lot of people will say, "Well, where's the kit? Where's the kit? Did you go to the hospital and get the kit tested so they can get the DNA and the swab and all that?" Um, and then sometimes people say, "Well, I didn't go right away. I was in shock. You know, I was kind of like, it was a shocking incident," and that's understandable, right? Now, it's a totally different thing if you say that somebody got you pregnant. Whoa, whoa. It's a totally different thing if you say somebody got you pregnant and you can prove that you guys had sexual relations and there may have been, let's say, a bag of money sent to this person's account. Because you know, all it takes, simple, just be logical about this, right, guys? Put yourself in the position of somebody who would be trying to figure out and find out where the money is, right? You look at a person's lifestyle. If this person he was dealing with wasn't a 100, 200, $300,000 person every year, right? And she, let's say she was a 60, 70, $80,000 person a year, right? And all of a sudden they look at her bank accounts and they can find a 50 or 60 or $100,000 deposit in her account that he may have sent her as an incentive to get rid of the baby, then that's when they say, okay, where did that money come from? And when they look and see where that money came from, if that money came from Mr. Combs or anyone related to him, automatically solid. And if she knows who sent her the money, if she can remember, if she has proof of where they sent her the money to, Zelle, Cash App, and whatever it was, if you got proof of any of that, she's good. and he's screwed. I can guarantee you. That's all it takes. It's as simple as that, guys. And the technology is there. It's as simple as that. Of course, he would never send anything in his name. Obviously, no. Of course he would. But it's easy to follow that trail. Because like I said, if you only make a certain amount every year, there's no way in hell somebody sending you getting large amounts of money. Now, okay, now check this out. Now check this out. They dropped off the cash. So now, once again, the cameras are in the sky. Follow the vehicle. Get the tags on that vehicle. Who's that vehicle registered to? Is it registered to a company? Is it registered to an individual? Is it under an LLC? Is it in a trust? Bro, it's simple, bro. Like literally, simple investigation. It's simple shit. It's simple shit. It's nothing much that anybody could really get away with in the last, I honestly want to say, in the last 40 years, 30, 40 years, ever since cameras like been around. That's been it. Like cameras been it. Started putting cameras outside, then that really was it. Like that was it. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, man, this is wild, man. Let me see something. No crime. Yeah, because this dude is. This is crazy. But now this is a whole nother. This is a whole
Elaborate on
nother.
that. It was Mr. Combs.
There's an allegation that the video was made available to whom?
For sale.
Oh, that was made available for sale.
Correct. Yeah. That's new. There have been other accusers, other women who have said that they believe they were filmed and that the videos were shared. But I think this might be the first complaint allegation that the video was made available for sale somehow.
I have not compared what we have alleged in the lawsuit to what others have previously alleged in their lawsuits. So I can't tell you whether this is the first that has alleged that this video was made available for sale or not.
And this is a
Would
whole
Mr.
nother
Combs
victim. That's the crazy thing. This is somebody totally
involved in that
different
alleged
than the
sale?
woman that he got pregnant.
Yeah.
Like this is crazy.
There are no other details that we can provide
So you
in
filed,
reference to the videos.
so you filed it today. Right?
Yes, the lawsuit was filed this morning. And we have a case number, which I have provided, and we will pass around and provide my statement, which includes the case number. And this is part of the first page of the complaint. So you want to stand up and hold this? It's just, are you okay? Want to stand up? Are you okay? Here. And there is a redaction on what we're showing you. So just to tell you,
And to your right, please.
this is the first page in part and redacted. Okay.
Dahlia, to your left, please.
Pardon me?
Dahlia, on your right, if you both can look at this. Thank you. Thank you. And right below her.
Oh, okay.
And one more this way, please.
And I'll leave this on the table
Thank you.
afterwards.
Gloria, there's a few networks here that
Right, attorney Gloria Allred there announcing that lawsuit that was just filed today with her client against Sean Diddy Combs. It looks like possible, maybe more questions. So let's listen in right here on Live Now.
speak some Spanish. Would she be able to give us a few words in Spanish?
You speak Spanish?
How do I say what word?
Pardon? No. No, she can't.
Please pronounce her name on camera just so we have the correct.
Do you want to pronounce her name?
Talia Graves.
Okay, thank you.
Miss Gloria, are you in contact with the person who told your client about the video described in the lawsuit?
We cannot disclose who we're in contact with in order to have investigated this claim or any investigation that may ensue after this press conference.
Gloria,
I want to add that if any other person has any evidence that might relate to our complaint, we, of course,
expected, but give me your thoughts, man. Let's just go over the list together. And again, this is the Diddy list. Here we go. All right, so we have Serena Williams, famous tennis player. David Beckham, famous football player, the real football player. Victoria Beckham, which I think Victoria Beckham is David Beckham's wife. So Victoria Beckham. Will Smith. Don't know how surprised you are about that one, but Will Smith. Jada Pinkett Smith. You got the husband, you got the wife. It just is what it is. We got Chris Brown. Of course, I know that's expected. Chris Brown, come on, he's at the parties. Rick Ross. Is there any surprise there? I doubt it. Nicki Minaj. Any surprise there? I doubt it. Tyler, the Creator, which Tyler, the Creator, man, he already had some, talks about, being with Will Smith's son, Jaden, and just being kind of funny. I thought it was all just for show, real WWE style, but, who knows? He's been at the parties. Tyler, the Creator, you got Megan Thee Stallion. She's been at the Diddy parties. Tiana Taylor, of course, this is probably during her marriage before her divorce with Amon Shumpert, or however you say his name. We got Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather been at the Diddy parties. Dr. Dre, like he used to call him Slap 'em Dre. Dr. Dre been at the Diddy parties. Come on now. LL Cool J. And these are all people who ain't been saying nothing. Mind you, all these people been at the parties, but they're not saying nothing. They're quiet. They're very quiet right now. And again, shout out to Larry DeLore. He came through earlier and came and sat on the couch, and we talked about the Diddy case. And one thing we talked about is the only person who is talking is Diddy's lawyer. Ain't no one else really talking right now, which is kind of crazy. All right, we got Dr. Dre, LL Cool J. We got Swiss Beats, been at the Diddy parties. Lala Anthony, been at the Diddy parties. And we haven't got to the name yet, but I just seen a crazy video with Sanaa Lathan with French Montana and Diddy. It looked wild. They're at a party, then they're inside of Diddy's, like, the backseat of a Maybach or something with a roof gone, and Sanaa Lathan looks out of her mind. And I don't know what happened after that, but there's a video out there with Sanaa Lathan, French Montana, and Diddy. So anyway, with that being said, we got Lala Anthony, Blake Lively. Wow, okay, we're going to the actresses of Hollywood. Okay, Blake Lively. We got Blake Lively. Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool. He's been at the Diddy parties. Mark Wahlberg, man, Marky Mark. Oh man, the Funky Bunch. Mark Wahlberg been at the Diddy parties, which is expected. If Kevin Hart's there, Mark Wahlberg's probably gonna be there. They're like the dynamic duo. I don't know this name. Cara Delevingne. It says model actress Cara Delevingne has been spotted at Diddy's exclusive.
Yo.
Okay, Cara Delevingne, that's her name. Iggy Azalea, she put a little,
Yo.
little booty in her back. You know what I'm saying? She put a little, BBL back there. I can see her going to the Diddy parties, trying to find her nice. You already know. Cardi B been at the Diddy parties. She ain't ever. I don't know. Cardi B keep it kind of real. She might have said something if she saw something. It says Kris Jenner, which is, of course, Kim, Khloe, and all them, the Kardashians' mom. Lupita Nyong'o, wow. Black Panther. Us. Dang. What? All right, Lupita Nyong'o, she's been there. Sean Penn. Sean Penn look like he do, he look like he be on that. So I could get, I see, I could see Sean Penn messing around and, shout out Sean Penn. He's a great actor. We got Tyrese Gibson. I can see Tyrese at the Diddy parties. Zendaya. She's young, but I can see her there. Big Sean. Michael B. Jordan, they say, is known to be around at the Diddy parties. Future. You already know Future gonna be at the Diddy parties. You already know that ain't even the question. Adele. has attended the Diddy parties. I can see Adele attending the Diddy parties. You know, we did Jonathan Hayes' story on the Real Life channel, and Jonathan Hayes said, man, I was lit with Adele one night. We were both drunk as hell. She came to my room. We had he went to her room. They had the whole.
Yo, it's so crazy. It's so crazy when you look at
whole floor at some hotel, and could have went down with Jonathan Hay and Adele. It didn't, but she, you know, from what he say, she was lit. Steve Harvey been to the Diddy parties. Yeah, you already know Steve Harvey been to the damn parties. You know what I'm saying? That's Steve Harvey. He seemed like a shoe-in for the Diddy parties. Jay-Z, expected.
that's
You already know, man. We can talk about Jay-Z all day. Jay-Z and Diddy's history go back to the 90s. Of course,
right.
Jay-Z coming in big right after Biggie Smalls died and Reasonable Doubt coming out. You know, Diddy was already lit with Biggie Smalls. So Jay-Z's admiration for Biggie, you already know he's going to lean on Diddy. Beyonce, that's Jay-Z's wife. So you already know if Jay-Z's there, Beyonce's there. I don't think they did anything, though. I don't know if Jay-Z and Beyonce get down like that, but they probably do. And they keep it under wraps. Jennifer Lopez been at the Diddy parties. Of course, Jennifer Lopez been at the Diddy parties. They were dating together. They were dating each other. Kanye West been at the Diddy parties. Kim Kardashian expected they were married. Of course, Kanye West is gonna, you know, he thinks Diddy. He looks at Jay, and you know, anyway, Kanye West, of course, been there. That's why he kept talking about him in his little rants. Kim Kardashian, come on, man. Not only do I think Kim Kardashian been at the Diddy parties, I think Kim Kardashian is a shoe-in to, you know, early on after Ray J, she was with what's the football player's name? Reggie Bush. Come on now, and Chris Humphries. You know, Kim was going to the Diddy parties doing them situations. Naomi Campbell, the model, Naomi Campbell was at the Diddy parties. Mary J. Blige. Come on, you already know Mary J. Blige at the Diddy parties. That's not even a question. Mary J. Blige. Yeah, we already know, man. She's. I don't like to use the phrase Diddy doo wop bop. I don't like that phrase coined by Jaguar Wright or whoever coined it. But Mary J. Blige is definitely close friends and a collaborator with Diddy. So you already know how that goes. Leonardo DiCaprio. He's, of course, one of the Hollywood elites. He's been at the Diddy parties. And, of course, he always loves to have a girlfriend, a nice little thing on his arm. So you already know if he had to go pick one up, he's going to go to a Diddy party and pick one up. Usher has been to the Diddy party. Man, Usher has been to the Flavor Camp. So you already know he's been at the Diddy parties. That's not even a question. Rihanna has been to the Diddy parties. Mariah Carey has been to the Diddy parties, which again, yeah, Mariah Carey sounds. I know Nick Cannon somewhere on here, but Rihanna, you know, she seems like, you know, she would have been at a Diddy party or two. Mariah Carey, Pharrell Williams. I seen some video footage of Pharrell and Puff Daddy doing their thing. I know he been to the Diddy parties. They were lit in the studio, so you know they're like, hey, let's go have a party right after. You know, Pharrell, and I said that. I said, I bet Pharrell's on one of them tapes. But anyway, allegedly, you know, shout out Pharrell, whatever. Paris Hilton has been at the Diddy party. Man, you know, she already got a tape. She's the first person who had before Kim Kardashian, it was Paris Hilton who had the tapes out there. And they talk about Diddy tapes. She already put one out. So you already know Paris, you already know she at the Diddy parties. Justin Bieber, I knew his name was coming up. They say he's been to the Diddy parties. Of course, that's not even the question. It seemed like he's been crying about things that have been happening to him in his past. You already know how that goes. 50 Cent. They say, you know, of course they're feuding, but 50 Cent has been at a Diddy party. I'm sure he went to one or two, you know, early on in his career. Kendall and Kylie Jenner. Yes, if Mama goes, Chris, and Auntie goes, or no, I'm sorry, Sister goes, and Kim Kardashian, you know they're gonna go too as well. Lil Kim been to the Diddy parties. Of course, that's Lil Kim. You know, that's, you know, bad boy for life. Drake has been to the Diddy party. He's been to several. Of course, he said Drake has in a video said, "I can't wait to get back to your house." So you already know Drake's been to the Diddy parties. Snoop Dogg has been to the Diddy parties. You know, he's been in the game since late 80s, early 90s. You already know Snoop Dogg been to these things. If Dr. Dre's been there, Snoop Dogg's been there. Alicia Keys has been to the Diddy party. If Swiss Beats have been to the Diddy parties, Alicia Keys, that's his wife. You already know. Man, this list is kind of long. God dang. We're at number 31. Dang. All right, let's go. Post Malone has been to the Diddy parties. Travis Scott, Houston native, been there. Ellen DeGeneres, a lot of videos with Diddy and Ellen. Diddy was on her show a lot, having a lot of fun, getting scared by clowns, bringing out French Montana, doing the dance, and whatever. So you already know Ellen's going right to his house right after. Kevin Hart, that's already on film. We already seen the girl with the hair on fire. Kevin Hart already there at Diddy, questioning Diddy. Jamie Foxx, who, again, when you hear about Diddy parties, you also hear about Jamie Foxx parties. They say in Hollywood there's two major parties, the Diddy parties and the Jamie Foxx parties. So they're interacting and say, hey, you doing yours this week, I'm doing mine this week. And they're competing to have the best party. Oprah Winfrey comes in at number 36. Oprah Winfrey been to the Diddy parties. 37 is Quincy Jones. DJ Khaled, come on, you already know DJ Khaled. He probably missing the Diddy party right now. Lenny Kravitz, man. Lenny Kravitz, I can see him going to the Diddy parties. Shout out his daughter Zoe. She made the movie Blink twice. That's probably because of what the stories her dad told her about the Diddy parties. There you go. You put it all together. Madonna has been to the Diddy parties. You already know Madonna's been to the damn parties, because that's not even a question. A$AP Rocky. If Rihanna's been there, A$AP Rocky's been there even before they got together. You would already think that come on now. A$AP Rocky. All right. Meek Mill has been to the Diddy parties. All right. Normani. Shout out Normani. She's a singer from Fifth Harmony. Miguel. Oh, yeah, singer Miguel. He'd be looking like a little Michael Jackson or something. Miguel has been to the Diddy parties. Haley Bieber has been to the Diddy parties. That's Justin Bieber's wife, so you already know she's been there. Jaden Smith. Come on now. Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith. The son's going to go. He wants to be cool. Prince Harry has been to the Diddy parties. And the Prince of Wales, England, or whatever you call it. Prince Harry has been to the Diddy parties. Princess Beatrice of York. Wow, hold on, wait, who the heck is that? From a British royal family. Damn, P. Diddy get him from all over. The Princess of Eugene of York. Oh my God. Princess of Charlotte Cassiagri of Monaco. Dang, Diddy getting royalty in there. Number 53 is Chris Rock. Has been to the Diddy parties. Chris Rock. We got Nas. Eva Longoria. Eva Longoria was, man, she seemed, back in the day before her fame, Eva Longoria seemed like she was, definitely a Diddy party. Pharrell Williams is on here twice, I think. God dang, 56. I think he was somewhere else. Remind me if he was somewhere else. But Pharrell Williams has been to the Diddy parties. Lewis Hamilton. Don't know who that is. Joe Jonas, one of the Jonas brothers. You already know one of the Jonas brothers been to that Diddy party. Sofia Vergara, I know she's like an actress. She's been to the Diddy parties. Shakira, one of the global superstars, Latina. She's been to Diddy parties. Demi Lovato has attended the Diddy parties.